Pasta Chinja. Baked rigatoni with meatballs, boiled eggs, and soppressata. There's a lot of goodies in that baked rigatoni. And it's basically a recipe of southern Italy, especially in Calabria. When you see the egg in the pasta baked and the meatballs, that's the added protein. That means, oh, this is a special day, celebration. So it's a celebratory baked rigatoni. First, let's begin with making the sauce, where we're going to put the meatball. In Italy, you begin a sauce with a pestata, which is onions, carrots, celery, garlic, and parsley. Okay. Okay, let me put some oil and the pestata. So with the pestata, I'm gonna share it a little bit. Here I'm gonna make the meatballs, which are sausages. And the sausages are out of the casing. That's all you have to do. I like to add a little bit of the pestata, about 1/3. Let's add it to this. That's about 1/3. And the rest I'm going to add to making the basis for the sauce itself. Here I have some plum tomatoes, and you know I like some Marzano tomatoes. And what's good about it? Thin skin, lots of pulp, not too much juice, and few seeds. That makes the sauce all that denser and sweeter. The meatballs. This is the simplest way to make meatballs. You get your sausages, get them out of the casing, and then you proceed. 1 egg, and let me just kind of mix that in first a little bit. Breadcrumbs. Okay. I have here some grated cheese, and that gives it a lot of flavor and it binds it. But I also have here some pecorino cheese. Again, we're in southern Italy, and there the king of cheese is pecorino. Let's. Okay. A little bit of salt. So let's get back into the mix of it here. Okay, the sauce is beginning to boil. So small meatballs, you know, America is the big meatballs, but if you eat meatballs around Italy, they're usually always small. This is a good size, and we'll plop it right into the sauce. So, okay, I'll roll all of these and just plop them in there, mix them. I'll throw in the pasta, and then we'll come back and we'll assemble it all. Well, we're ready to assemble the baked rigatoni. Get yourself a nice baking dish. I like the ceramic dish, a nice good one. So this way you take it from the oven, you bring it to the table, it looks good and it's still bubbling. Just a little bit of butter in it, and so that the pasta doesn't stick. So let's see on the rigatoni how they're doing. Okay, perfect, a little al dente. And I'm using just about half of the sauce and meatballs that we made. And, you know, that means that you have 2 meals out of that big pot of sauce. Put the pasta right in here. And just want to mix it a little bit to give the pasta the flavor of the sauce. Okay. We'll put on the bottom half of the rigatoni. With the meatballs, just like that. Okay. And then boiled eggs. Just slice boiled eggs. Like that. And it is especially done on holidays. This kind of bountiful baked rigatoni with all the flavors. Then soppressata in between, just like that. So here we have pecorino, we have the grated cheese, and we have the caciocavallo. Now this is the caciocavallo, half of it at least. And you've seen these cheeses hanging in your deli from the top, usually tied with a string or a cord. This is mozzarella, when they have a lot of mozzarella, in order to preserve it a little bit, they put a light coating of wax so that it doesn't dry too much, but yet it kind of matures inside and becomes this crumbly and complex cheese. So let's put a little bit of pecorino, grated cheese, and caciocavallo. And caciocavallo is a cheese that melts just like mozzarella, just more complex. That looks good. And again, finish off with the remaining cheese, sprinkle it all over. You know, there's an Italian saying that says, niente di nuovo sotto il sole, which means absolutely everything has been done before, nothing new. But you know, there's always a little new twist that you can find with pasta. Okay, caciocavallo. Wow. So this is ready for the oven. Preheat the oven at 425 degrees, and you put it in like this. Do not cover it. You want the cheese to melt, to make a nice crust on top of it. And it should do that in about 20 to 30 minutes. And if you like it a little more, then you leave it in a few more minutes. But 425 degrees, hot oven. This looks good. I can hear it bubbling. I guess we need to get in and just dive in while it's nice and hot. Wow. Okay. Time to taste a little piece of meatball, a little bit of the egg, a little bit of everything. Really good. So complex, so many flavors here. The meatballs, even the egg plays its part, the soppressata. Everything comes out in that taste. But you know, I have enough. I want to invite you. So, come tutti a tavola a mangiare e bere.